So we can continue with this one, okay? You know, for eyes is something you may take 10 years, 1 year, or 20 years,
Whole life.
yes, your whole life, yeah, your whole life to learn, to practice, and to form your leadership style, you know, yes. So someone says, I have some skills, I can motivate others, right? I can motivate my kids, my children. You sure? You know, in your just imagine you are a father or you are a leader in your family, right? How can you motivate your children to focus on their learning, right? This is also a challenging journey for you as well, right? And many parents they fail in motivating their children. Yes, just motivating. So we can share. So how can you understand about the people motives or people drives, right? So I will share you a little bit about from my research in terms of the IO psychologies. You know IO psychologies, tâm lý học tổ chức nhân sự. Yeah. IO psychology is the foundations theory for leadership. Yeah. And for many other management theories as well. So we said here, we will look at how the people they form their motivations, right? So that you understand. And there's some article that you need to read. For example, how you can build positive energies. You can see the word energies here, right? So motivation is something is linked to your energies. Yeah. Yeah. So leader they need to have motivation as well, right? Not only the father, you know this. So leader they need to have motive to lead people, right? And father they need to have the motivations, the right to work with leader, right? So not only not only the father have the motivation, but the leader need to have motivations or the motive to lead people as well, right? Because you know I met some of the expert and I asked them, so whether you want to work with my company as a partner, and some say to me, yes, I don't want to be leader, yeah, because they don't have motive to be a leader, you know. And maybe some of your friends also have that kind of similar mindset as well, yeah. For example, I cannot call on your name here. For example, Mr. Ding, right?
Yes.
So for Mr. Ding, you want to, some music here from my laptop,
So,
maybe, right? Maybe it's from my laptop. Yeah, okay. You still use it on, okay? So, yeah. So Mr. Ding, I'm considering to promote you to the CEO. Yeah. Because you know that our Masan company did we oh no not Masan but let me think yesterday I read the news. Yeah, for example, our Masan company, we have the business expansions to Myanmar. Okay, so I'm considered when I look your profile, you had a master degree from Columbia Southern University. You have 15 years in business development. So I think you are the best candidate for the position. Okay, so I can make offer for you. Yes, and so Mr. Ting smile at me and say, yeah, I'm agree, okay? I'm very happy to accept this offer because this is my big jump in my career development, right? But someday Mr. Ting say, and Mr. Ting come back to me and say, no, I'm just thinking about my family because I have a new baby, for example, right? I have a new baby and I need to spend more time with my family. I need to have my wife to take care of my new baby. So I'm very sorry. I need to stay in Vietnam. And I'm happy with my current role as the business development director in Vietnam. Okay. And so you don't have motive in your career development and to work globally, right? You don't have. So how can I inspire you? How can I motivate you to accept the offer? Right? So in some context it's difficult to motivate others, right? It's not always successfully in motivating others, because if the follower they don't have motive or they don't have the similar or the same values, right? They may reject your proposal, or they may not link to your motivations approach or something like that, right? So in here, so energies, for example, I continue with the thing, and they say, yes, you can hire a maid, right? You can hire a maid, right? Yes, or the house is porter to help you, because you pay only 5 million Vietnam dong for a maid, right? But when you get a job in Myanmar, your salary increase 100 million Vietnam dong, right? So you earn 95 million Vietnam dong per month, right? So it's a very big revenue income for your family, and you can have your family travel to Myanmar someday, and you can take your family to travel some other European countries because you have a lot of money, So then let me see, okay, and come back to your wife and say, oh, darling, okay, or honey, I think that we can have 2 maids for you, okay, yes, 2 maids to support you to take care of our new baby, yeah, it's something like that, right? So yeah.
And maybe after 5 years assignment in Myanmar, Mr. will become the CEO for the free country in the Asia.
Yeah. So there are some, yes. So there are some of the way or the methods that you can motivate others to accept.
You can make the good reason for follow you.
Yes.
For them to see the future in the future vision.
Yes.
And then that can lead them to the new life or new channels or new thinking.
Yes. So some challenges, and the most important is the values of your offer, right? The values. You need to show the values, and the values is something beyond the money, beyond the money. And some, for example, and if I say to Mr. Human, okay, Mr. Yan, you never work in the US, okay? And now Vingroup, we have the rep office in the US now, right? But we cannot increase the salary for you because we just offer you more half or traveling allowance, right? And you receive the same salary as your role in the Vietnam now. But you have changed for your family to experience the US life, okay? And you have your children can enroll in the US school in the US, for example, right? So what the offer is not for the salary increase, but some of the very free benefits for Ms. Nhan. And we didn't say yes, okay, there is some value there, okay? It's not the salary, but I have experience in the US, for example. I have my children enrolled in the school in the US, So there are some other values is beyond the money as well, right? So Ms. Nhan may be happy to receive the offer, right? So we can come up with this. So this one, okay? So I just share you this one. This is the theories about motivations and Alice as well. So motivations is one of the key and the most important in leadership. And you can see it's a big link to the behavior. Behavior. If we look back the 100 years ago, right? Over 80 or 100 years ago, most of company they just focus on how to understand the people behavior, right? For example, why they angry with me, why they feel stressful, right? Why they feel happy, right? And why people don't like the job, right? Why people happy to do the job or they decide to do the job. So that is linked to behavior. And most of the, for example, behavior is linked to some of the traits, personality traits, and to research on how to motivate people to do to work well, to work with their best to perform and to achieve the performance in the company, right? So move to here recognitions, and recognition is linked to some about the mental or we say cognitive abilities. Cognitive abilities, because when you look at some people or you understand their behavior, but what is the motive inside or the inner or inside them, for example, right? So why they angry, right? You need to understand not just only the external factors, but there is some the internal factors in their self, for example, right? For example, why if you see why Elon Musk do downsizing, and he is very serious in dismissing people at the Twitter, right? And if you see that his behavior is inappropriate, because you are a new CEO, right? New CEO, the new investor of the Twitter, you cannot do like you don't understand the people there, so do not fire people, right? But if you can understand there are some of the insight or we say the cognitive abilities. Yeah, Elon Musk may be right in terms of the to build up the Twitter brand to be a higher level, or we say about the qualities of the workforce. Quality of workforce is something you need to consider about the cognitive abilities. It links to some of your IQ. You remember your EQ, for example, right? EQ, emotional quotient, right? Control, and there is some other thing like adaptive fusion as well, right? You remember the AQ, you know AQ? No? And we have, you remember that I never said you about the VUCA, and we have VUCA version 1 and VUCA version 2, right? In the VUCA version 2, VUCA version 2, the A stands for adaptability. Adaptability. Yeah. But VUCA version 1, this stands for ambiguity. Ambiguity, right? So it is this adaptability is one of the cognitive ability. Adaptability. Biến hóa, linh hoạt. You see, from your cognitive abilities, in your how you can utilize your IQ, how you can utilize your emotions, control your emotions, and how to be adaptive to the changing world and to create a new thing. And adaptability is linked to your innovation. Yeah. And this one, through thought and sense. Yeah, sense is your IQ. Motivation theories. So this one, this theory they focus on drive. And you know that motivations. Someone say very much about motivation. Motivations is your behavior. Motivation is your behavior. But drive is your cognitive ability. Năng lực. Tạo động lực. Tạo động lực is your behavior. Drives is your inner. We say this drives is your động lực. Or your inner motivation. We can come up with this one. Okay? So empathy theories, I will come back with this one. Okay? So when you have your motivation here, motivation here, and motivations in your economy here, how to define motivation here. So when you have motivations, you need to have 1, 2, 3, 4 stages. 4 stages to have motivation in terms of the behavior. Motivation. We have 4 stages. 4 stages to have your motivation. So the first thing you need to initiate behavior. Behavior, sustain behavior, duy trì, khởi động, hành vi, duy trì hành vi, and then determine the intensities. You need to use your energies, right? You need to focus on the goal, what you want to, where you want to go, right? This one, determine the intensities. You need to use your energies, and then you will have your directions. So this is your behavior, and if we back to this one, so motivation, process, stimulating people to actions, according to goal and energies. You can see here. So I put here energies here, and you can see the energies. You have like persistence, intensities, and initiations. So this one you need to have first energies. So energies is năng lượng, right? Energy is năng lượng. In your leadership, we ever hear a lot about your passion, your passion. But passions is only some of linked to your emotions, yeah. But energies is more important. Energies is more important, and you need to have energies so that you can build up your leadership behavior, right? Is it a little bit difficult to understand? But just simply think that if you don't have your leadership energies, you may not maintain your leadership. Or sometimes you may I want to be a leader, but some other time you say, no, it's very stressful. Okay, I quit my leader position. Okay, step back, right? For example, many CEO, for example, do you know Mr. Vũ, Hoa Sen Group, right? Mr. Vũ, Hoa Sen Group. Oh no, I want to resign from my chairperson, Hoa Sen. Okay, I want to go to the temple. I want to be a Buddhist, right? Right? You know Mr. Vũ, right? So sometimes you lost your energies, right? You lost your energies, leadership energies, and you don't want to be leader anymore. and you don't want to perform leadership role anymore, right? And how about Đặng Lê Nguyên Vũ? Đặng Lê Nguyên Vũ still keep the leadership role, right? But with less activities. But Mr. Đặng Lê Nguyên Vũ wife, you know, Mr. Thảo, right? Mr. Thảo has huge amount of energies to be leader, you know. This time, if you observe Mr. Thảo, you see, she is continuously build up her personal brand and this is time, right? And after this, I'm interrupting her and see that yes. So this energy you need to have some of it. So where you put your energies and the intensity is how much the amount of energy, how much the amount of energies you put on your leadership, right? And persistence. Persistence is in that how long you use your energies in your leadership role, right? How long? And we come back with this one. Peace, motivation, yes. So there are two times. I think that there is some, yes. That's your behavior. And there, so 1, 2, 3, I think that's the 12 motivation leadership, motivations theories here. And you can do your research on Google and you can have more details here. But in here, I just summarize here so that you can. So you know most of the business students they understand about the Maslow hierarchy needs. You know. And this one is the basis of foundations of motivation theory. Motivation theory. Yes. And you can see here there is some Adfer, ERG theory, Husserl theories, and other like Mark Leland, Parkes, and other things. But these theories they just based on the Maslow theory. You see, they just you can see this is similar or the same colors. They are similar concepts. They are the same concept. Yeah. For example, for the Maslow, the highest needs of the people is self-actualizations. But for Adfer, this other translate this one into